And I'm not sure how people do this. I know some people do this back to back to back, but this is rough, man. This is rough. So. Good morning, guys. I'm leaving my crash pad. Look at this long hallway. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Being that I did not get any sleep, I'm gonna be one miserable puppy. That wasn't my fault. That was the weather's fault. Yesterday, I was sitting at home and there was a flight to Greensboro. Apparently we have mainline Greensboro. It was only one. And they built it into DC sequences, which is really nice. But unfortunately, I didn't get it. And I didn't get anything else I asked for. I got standby. So I have to be at the airport in about 40 minutes from now to go sit and wait. Anyway, so now that I am done getting dressed and have heartburn out the yang, I'll see you guys when I get to the airport, because I got 6 hours with you, so we'll be catching up. See you soon. Oh my gosh, dude. It has been a crazy couple of days. I'm so sorry, I'm just now getting on my phone, on my camera. As you can see, I'm extremely tired. My eyes look horrible. I am dehydrated because where I am right now is super dry, but I'll get to that. Last time I saw you, I was running through the hall, I think, I don't know, at some point trying to get to my standby shift at 5. While I was there, I was going over the transfer list and like minding my own business, yada yada yada, doing my own thing. Well, unfortunately, the camera storage was too full, and it's just as I got the stuff out to transfer the data from the camera onto my hard drive so I could free up my space to start filming, as you can imagine, I got called. Unfortunately, even though I was good for 3 days, at that point in time, I only got a turn. And unfortunately, well, I guess a really good thing about the turn was that I got a deadhead back, which I was gonna waive and go to Charlotte. I did not. I don't know, I really wasn't like feeling getting used at all, so that turns, I just don't like doing I think they'll be really great when I'm based in Charlotte, but right now they're just not my thing. But they're a good way to make extra money if you want to, because you know, you could just do something for the day. You don't have to go anywhere. However, after deadheading back to DC, I landed at 2:30. I waited till my schedule came out. My schedule came out and they gave me standby again. Luckily at DC, thank God, not Baltimore. So, I got my standby shift. I unfortunately knew at that point that there was no way I could go home, so I went back to my crash pad and I slept another night or whatever it was. Was that 2, 3, 1? I don't know. That was my second night. Yes, my second night. So then I woke up. I literally didn't do anything. I left. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, had a glass of wine, didn't stay long, and then I just like went back to bed. Meanwhile, I'm like, crap, I have to get up early. There's really no way I can transfer my stuff because it just takes too long, and I don't, in the crash pad, I'd have to maybe show you guys, but the layout, there's just no extra outlets. Like, it's like there's 24 people using one space. There's no way that we can all have our own outlets, and for me to have 3 is just, you know. Anyway, long story short, I go to that standby. I'm walking, mind you, in this uniform, which is so hot here in the summer. and I walked to the crew room and wait on my standby shift, and I did not get used. I waited till 11, and while I was in there, I really was working on figuring out who was going to get transferred so I would know where I was on the list, and that took a little bit of time. And then I was trying to figure out this TTS system because I told you guys I was a line holder. And then I waited around till 3 o'clock after I got released at 11, and I stayed in the airport until 3, and I was ready to go home on a flight, and I asked for all these things, including a trip that was like a deadhead to Charlotte, so I could have just met them in Charlotte, and to no surprise, I got Rep A. So Rep A. There was nothing in open time, nothing to do, nowhere to go, and I was like, great, I'm just gonna sit and do nothing. So I hung out with I mentioned her a while back when I first got into the crash pad, the one, she lives in the main crash pad with the owners and stuff. Her name is Kat. She's really cool. I went over there and hung out with her. We got Buffalo Wild Wings, food for dinner, watched a movie, and then I head back to the crash pad because I was like, I don't know when they're gonna call me. And sure enough, as soon as I got back to the crash pad, they called me for a Phoenix rocket out of Baltimore. So I had to get a van and go, schedule that. And then they had to schedule the whole thing wrong. They scheduled my van time for my sign-in time in Baltimore, which doesn't work. So I had to basically I went to bed at 11 o'clock last night, Eastern time. And I woke up at 2:30. I started walking at 3:30. My van time was at 4:25. I went to Baltimore, signed in for the trip, left, and as soon as I left, I did this flight all the way here. It's like 5 hours, and now it's only 11 o'clock in the morning in Phoenix, Arizona. But it's actually not 11 o'clock in the morning to my body, and it's a red eye back. So I have to do the same sequence of service. Nothing's different. I mean, there's 3 levels on this flight because it's so long. I'm number 4, and so I'm just doing cart in the back. But yeah, we leave at 10:30 Phoenix time, 1:30 in the morning Eastern time. So needless to say, I have to sleep, otherwise I will literally leave at being awake for 24 hours, so I have to go to sleep. I just transfer all the footage though, which is why I have my camera, and I didn't want to, while I had some time, I didn't want to take you guys away from seeing it, but something special. This space is kind of temporary. It's very temporary, but the room is like this. All my stuff's all strung and show, and now I've been like messy, and there's the bathroom. Hello. Oh, there's a closet in there, which I'm not even going to use because I'm not here that long. Cool little couch. And then I had to turn the air down. It's like 103 degrees here or something like that. So let's see if we can get a view. All right. So there, everybody, is Phoenix. At least by the airport, I don't really know, but there's a cool mountain range over there. I wasn't expecting to see so much greenery, to be honest with you, because I've never been here before. But it's actually quite cool, like the greenery's cool. I have a couple of friends that are flight attendants that are from here that are desperate to get transferred here, and I'm like, ugh, don't know why. But it'd be cool to actually like see this place, like walk around, like this museum over there. That would be really fun. There's literally a museum right there, and I love museums. However, there's no time for museums, unfortunately, today, because we're gonna close that light, and I'm going to get in this bed. And anyway, when I land though, this is the reason why I'm really kind of glad I got it. It's exhausting, but when I land at 5:25 in the morning Eastern time, and I'm done. Like, as in, that's my last day, so I can go home. So I'm gonna commute home. I can't go through Baltimore because I'd have to go to Charlotte, and then the Charlotte to Greensboro connection is full because it's Monday. And so, unfortunately, that's not going to work. So I'm going to have to shuttle back to DC from Baltimore, which luckily it's in early enough for me to do that. And then from DC, I will take a flight to Greensboro direct, which is not full right now. So hopefully I'll get home. I brought everything with me from the crash pad, and I just ate something, and I think that's pretty much everything. Other than, oh, really quick, because I haven't even done this, and I want to just do it now because I don't know if I'll have time, considering tomorrow's going to be so crazy. I never got to tell you about my line, so let's just go over my line really quickly. So I'm only really unhappy with one trip, but anyway, where's my calendar? Calendar, where are you at? Okay, so I start the month off on the 31st. So when I get back, I'm off for 4 days, and then after those 4 days, I go on, you know, my thingy-majig. So it is a double Boston 3-day. E190, pretty much all whole thing. So that's the first trip. And then I come back from that trip. I commute home for, I don't know, when's the next sign-in? 10 p.m. So yeah, I come home from that, I get back at 7:15 p.m. and so I'm gone for a little over 27 hours. So I'll commute home for that. I'll come back for an ODAN where I go to Boston, but I only get 6 hours in Boston because I'm leaving at 10 p.m. and I'm back by 7:30 in the morning. Then after that trip, I pretty much served 4 days, and then, you know, really not because I had 1 day off, but then I'm off for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. 7 days straight. And during that 7 days, that weekend, JD's sister's getting married, so I'm really excited to go see that happen. Then I really have even 8 days off because I don't have to report until 9 p.m. Back in DC the next day, so on the 12th. And that is another ODAN, but it's a Boston one, and I go right back to, you know, whatever. Then when I get back from that, I land at 7:30 in the morning, and the next day I leave at 12:10 p.m. So I will definitely go home, even if it is for a little bit of time, just so I don't have to sleep in the crash pad and I have a guaranteed schedule. And that's another double Boston 3-day, except it has like a lot of legs. So I'm gonna be very tired. But when I get off that trip, it's gonna be 2:30 in the afternoon, and I will commute home, most likely on the 5 o'clock to Greensboro. And then I will be off for 3 days, and then on that 4th day, I am working another ODAN. So I leave at 10 o'clock at night, and so I don't have to come until a little bit before that, and then I get back at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I leave at 2 p.m. the next day, and I'm going to Raleigh, which is really exciting, and New York. And then I get back from that trip. It's a 3-day. I get back at 2:40. 3 days off, and then that's just the bad one. This is the end of the month. 6:50 in the morning sign in. DC to Miami to LAX, and I overnight in LAX, and that is Miami to LAX. Number one, I'm pretty sure it has an ice cream service, maybe, I don't know, I've never done that before, but I'm pretty sure it does. And then LAX to Orlando, and then Orlando to back to DC, and I do get back before 3 o'clock, so I'll, you know, and I don't know what my schedule will be on the 1st because obviously that's not right now. So that is my line. That is a pretty decent line, and actually it went even, the line holders even went more junior than I am, so that was surprising at DC. I guess a lot of people decided to take a leave or whatever they did. However, I'll deal with that. I have that last trip kind of in this system to trade off for one that just goes to Orlando, because Larry from my old the Wigs video, one of my best friends, Larry, excuse me, he and my friend Shay and I think they're bringing someone else. They're going to Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando, except they're going the day before I'm gonna be there. So I'm trying to get there the day before I'm scheduled right now, which would either require me to trade or drop it. And if I drop it, then I have to pick up hours on days I don't really want to pick up hours, because I'd like to have that just long stretch of time off. But yeah, that's my life, man. So I'm gonna just, what time is it? Yeah, I'm not even taking a shower. I can't even take a shower. Like, I have to just go to bed right now. So yeah. I will see you guys when I see you guys. I'm not even gonna make a promise. I don't think I'm gonna have any time. If I do, it may be when I get back to DC, and I don't know, maybe not, maybe when I'm home. So either way, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the last few days now that my camera's been MIA, and I will try to do better with that. So bye. This is a rail, guys. It is so hot. It's 100 degrees outside right now, and it's literally nighttime. Well, it's 8 something p.m. I'm almost van time, and my hair is curling, and I couldn't get it to uncurl, so I just had a hairspray in place like this. Welcome to Phoenix, I guess. Yeah, that short-lived nap that I just took was very interesting. I don't think I've ever had to sleep my day away. So yeah, I don't think I will be trying to get any more red eyes on purpose, that's for sure. I don't think it fits my thing, man. Commuting, it makes that really hard. I feel like if you like lived there, it would be really easy for you to make it happen. But anyway, I'm ready to go. I just have to pack up a few more things and head on out the door and off to the lovely, lovely, lovely Baltimore. At least it's one leg. I could have got 2 legs, so I'm a little excited about that, so I don't have to worry so much. Also, the shuttle's gonna take me directly to the airport, so I don't have to worry about that. But I am very tired still. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tired. And I'm not sure how people do this. I know some people do this back to back to back, but this is rough, man. This is rough. So nonetheless, let me go pack and get my life together and see if there's, let me see if there's a pretty view. Maybe there's a view. If not, then I'm just gonna say never mind. But no, just lights and an airplane coming into the airport. I'm mad I didn't get to see that Pueblo Spanish Museum or whatever is over there. Maybe next time, Phoenix. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye. I'm finally home. Oh my god, it feels so good to be home after all that I just went through. The last leg was so long. I was struggling. I was like, please stay awake. Glad it's over. And then I had this girl. It was the most bizarre thing and the most grossest thing. I'm working the cart with the number 3, and a girl in the seat throws up all over herself and the people to the right and left of her, because she was in the middle seat. And she fell asleep while, I guess, after she threw up, so she literally just threw up and that was it. I was like, how does someone throw up and not know they've thrown up? So the whole cabin smelled so bad. I was getting nauseous, and then the lady next to her woke up and had throw up all over her, so we had to relocate them. Oh my god, it was just like one thing after another. And then of course I get back to Baltimore, because I flew out of Baltimore, and I had to shuttle all the way to DC. And then I shuttled to DC, and then I had to wait 3 hours for my flight at 8:30, and I couldn't sleep because the sleeper rooms were occupied, so there was no recliner for me down in the C terminal. And then I got on my plane, and of course that requires me to board the bus. And meanwhile, at one point I got random in security and had strip again, basically, for them, because they're cracking down on all that. And yeah, so then I landed, And now I'm here in Greensboro in the bed with the dog barking in the back and Mo nowhere to be found. I don't know where Mo is. I don't care to know where Mo is. Moses, is that you? Come here. Do you want to see? Oh, he wants to be on camera. He wants to be on camera. He wants to be on camera. There he is. Yes. So I'm very happy to have this little baby. This little baby right here. Yes. Okay. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now. My sleep schedule's all messed up. I think it's like 10 something. I don't know. In the morning. So I'm gonna go to bed, and JD will be home later, and then I will pick up from there. But I'm off for 4 days, and we're gonna maybe, I think, go to New York to see a gallery at the Met. And if we do, I will make that a separate video for another leisure video, because I'm kind of done with the work right now. Just want to take a break. So this is the life of a flight attendant, yo. So I will see you guys soon. Adios. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. If you enjoy keeping up with the life of me, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and stay tuned for clips from the next vlog. And as always, keep in mind, positive thoughts generate positive feelings and attract positive life experiences. Bye!